Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is a special edition of VWU Spotlight. I am D-Wall here, and I'm not alone. I have two others with me. Introduce yourselves, please.
Yeah, introduce yourself, Cody.
Yes, Cody.
Wow. Phil Williams here.
And his partner, sitting next to him.
Well, I am the partner. I've just been here for some of these trials. The voice of Roman Bedlam. For once, I decided to come out of my hiding place.
For, I believe this is the last trial.
No, it's
This
not.
is the halfway point.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a hell of a halfway point.
At least the difference is, at least we know who's next after this. So that's that prestige.
Yes, we know who's next. And we won't know who's after that until Vin decides to have a talk with Mikasa. So,
Liz gets in
That'll
and this
be fun.
woman showed up on Aftershock and laid on her mother.
all of this started because of her, ironically, her own mother putting her through a flaming table. And 6 labors later, you can see the differences.
Yep.
The eyes on the back of her jacket, the tone that she seems to be carrying, something's different.
But once again, now the question mark is now, who the hell is it this time?
Her seventh labor, I assume you're talking about. Well,
Yeah.
I know who
Yep.
it is.
Yeah, it's about to get real.
And so did Roman.
Hold on.
Yeah.
All right, what?
Yeah, good luck, Cody. Good luck watching this.
Carmen Cortez is the
Yep.
7th labor. You know,
I don't know how. I don't know what you. Honestly, I don't know what you put. Well, I mean, considering you and Carmen's kind of how do I put it, rocky history. I don't know how you pulled this off, but you must have had to do something to get her to agree to this match.
I mean, she also could have said no.
Yeah, she could have said no, but at the same time, she's been wanting to beat somebody's ass since she can't get her hands on Heather Ray yet. Not for a few more weeks.
Heather Ray that's about to challenge for the Cole Stars Women's Championship relatively soon.
A title belt that Carmen has not held in, 4 years?
It's 2020.
Yeah. And now that CCL's closed, Carmen doesn't have a belt at all.
No,
Yeah.
and if I can tell by the look on her face, nothing much has changed about her. Still is, angry as I used to.
Yeah. Still angry. Still keeping Annie awake at night. But we won't go into that here. This is not a family program. We are not UCWL.
I had to tolerate
Golly.
V5 the last match. I wish you were here, Roman. Me and Drew had to tolerate V.
Casual shot to V-Pac. You love to see it.
Look, I had to deal with V5, okay? Fuck it. What happened?
Well, regardless of that, the next labor is here.
Yeah, and it's... Oh, boy.
Carmen Cortez. If you know the history of the Cortez and Schultz family, you know why this is kind of a big deal.
Yeah, well, considering the fact that the whole history of the Schultz and Cortezes is mostly just on the Schultzes, because Carmen has flat out ignored anything Charles / Alicia at this entire way.
Yeah,
She hasn't mentioned Charles once. She hasn't went up to Charles once. She hasn't even looked at his wife in the eye.
Yes,
So
she chose to do this.
I think it's because of the fact that out of all the Schultzes, Mikasa's the only one that hasn't really said shit about her. hasn't attacked her family repeatedly, I think she has some level of respect, at least for Mikasa, to do this match. Otherwise, she just could have ignored it like she has everything else Schultz related. She could have said no, but she didn't.
Well, instead, she's now proceeding to lay the beats on Mikasa, which is to be expected.
If you're coming into a match with Carmen and not expecting a few scars afterward, then I don't know what to tell you.
Spine buster.
Got a spine buster. And of course,
Mikasa was expecting the Scar Rose to be here to go against.
Well, that's her problem. She's got to get it. She's got to get at it now. She can't just be sitting around being all shocked and surprised. She's got to go after her.
And to be fair, it wasn't just me putting this together. Vin Taylor had something to do with this.
Which again, I also want to add, how did Vin Taylor convince Carmen to do this? Because Vin is a very complex individual in his own right.
Yeah, but here we are.
I don't see Vin Taylor going up to Carmen and being like, please beat the shit out of Mikasa to test her. I don't see that being the case.
No. But I do see the reason behind this.
Twin blade. Okay.
And if I'm Mikasa, you might want to take the aggression equally back to Carmen, because you're not going to get past her by taking things easy.
No.
That's never how Carmen has ever worked at any point in her life.
Yeah, I mean, also, you got to think of it this way. Other than just ignoring everything Charles has said, because, let's be honest, half of what Charles has ever said is just a bunch of, hate disguised as what he believes is truth. The other half of that is the fact that she let her family handle all of it. Because she knew they could handle it. She literally told them, you can do it. And that's the thing about Carmen that she's tried to say this entire situation is she doesn't need to be holding her family's hand. They're grown men and women. They can handle themselves. And they did just that. Hell, if you need an example of that, she literally told Annie she can take care of the Kiva Andrews problem in DCA, and that's exactly what Annie did. And guess what? Now she's in a ladder match to possibly go for the Wildcats title. No. And that's all because of Carmen's motivation. So to anyone who says that Carmen doesn't care about her family, obviously she's proven differently in the last year. If not more.
Well, right now, she's currently caring about the 2 boots that fell on her chest.
Yeah.
That is the crazy
I'm sure she can absorb it, but not for too long.
I was going to say, it's not the first time Carmen's faced Jones. Remember, she fought Tia, which kind of kickstarted all this shit to begin with.
Yeah, I think out of everyone, Mikasa and Tia are the 2 that she probably actually respects.
Yeah. It was only that match with Carmen that kind of set the motion for everything's happening.
As for the nature of me and Carmen's relationship, I'm just going to leave it at be surprised. What a few moments apart would do.
Well, I mean, considering she's bringing her company back soon, I mean, that's to tell you everything you need to know. I've heard rumblings about it, and it's a complete restructuring of the whole thing. I've never seen anything like it. She's really dead serious about it. And usually she's not dead serious about a whole lot of things other than, herself.
Scary, good thing or scary or both?
Jesus.
Flatliner.
Sent Mikasa on a downward spiral. Well, that will not be enough.
I think Carmen understands the fact that Mikasa's not going to go down easily. She's not underestimating her in the slightest.
I mean, one could tell when she was swinging at her like she was throwing sledgehammer shots through her stomach.
Pretty much.
Both women just ducking each other's strikes, obviously. Oh, not those kicks, though.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. DDT.
I tried looking for K&S, but that didn't work.
It would be like Mikasa to go strike for strike with a Cortez, no matter how risky that is.
Well, if there's one thing Mikasa has not been afraid to do, is take risks. She's taken plenty of them.
With this, condition red.
Condition red. Probably not the first time Carmen has felt condition red before.
No.
No, not in the way that people are thinking of, you sick freaks.
Oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
I have that now.
Oh,
dropped her.
The DT.
She hadn't hit that in a hot minute. Oh.
Also thinking smart and grabbing the ropes with their fingertips.
That was the only thing to say to her. Carmen's pissed at the referee. That referee is probably not going to make it out of this arena tonight. Uh-oh.
I mean, to be fair.
Cover. 2. No.
To be fair, Carmen, you should have known she was going to grab those ropes. She was right there.
Hey, the positioning. Oh, jeez.
Mikasa made a fatal mistake there, though. She tried to hit Carmen in a jackknife pin, and Carmen's thighs are too thick for that. That was a fatal mistake. Uh-oh. Oh!
Well, Carmen made a fatal mistake of her own. Left her head wide open to get kicked.
Yeah, and usually she doesn't leave heads wide open. That's a fatal mistake, you're right. Uh-oh. Nope.
At least she was going for that Cerberus is GTS that she likes to pull out.
Yeah, Cerberus Rebirth. Yeah, that.
The Magistral Cradle only gets a 2 count.
Oh,
and then got the carb shot.
Ain't going night-night.
Nope.
Never mind.
It is not night-night yet. Mr. Williams.
Now, hello.
He just sends her flying with that arm drag. Beautiful calf kick.
Clothesline. Nope.
Ducked under that one. Oh!
Shot right to the chin.
God. Again, like I said, she can absorb that, but not for too long.
Oh, God.
You don't want to absorb too many strong hits to the face like that. 1, 2.
No, because that's going to hurt.
Yeah, you won't. She doesn't want to absorb too many shots to the chest either. That's one of her 3 moneymakers, and she can't afford to lose those. She'll get very upset about that. Look for the kick to the face and got kicked in the midsection instead.
And she's back up like nothing happened.
Well, if there's anybody that can absorb punishment, it's Carmen Cortez. We've seen it several times. Oh!
Well, she took a foot to the face.
Right to the side of the jaw.
The Garden Wars is this. Hello.
Tried the calm shot her. And Costa saw it coming. And now these girls just countering each other.
Oh!
Jeez.
She is chopping her in the chest. And Carmen is not appreciative of it. It's not like she can do much about it right now anyway, because Mikasa's turning it up to another gear.
Oh, never mind. As soon as you said so, she took a clothesline.
But she's still fighting, though.
Jesus Christ. Mikasa is lighting Carmen up with these strikes.
Well, she understands how big of a win this would be for her. She's in there with a former Wildcats champion and a former Queens of Wrestling champion.
Pretty sure she's in there with... Go ahead.
Two championships that Mikasa, I'm sure, would love to hold one day.
A woman who I'm pretty sure is one of the few Triple Crowns in CCL.
Yeah. Hell, she owned half the company. Or at least she owned 1/3 of the company.
And now Mikasa staring her down, thinking of her plan, but not a good idea.
Uh-oh.
This thing take too long. Get that for trouble.
Dropped her again.
Carmen going to the top rope. I wonder where this is going.
Oh!
That's out.
God!
That's at least about a 170-pound woman just dropping her weight on you.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
normally people would like that, but not from that height. And not with a splash. And that's as far as I'll take it.
Oh, knees to the face.
Dropped her. Well, for the swan time, nobody home. And arm drag. Carmen showing her Lucha Libre background that she doesn't show off very much.
She keeps walking in those clotheslines.
And a kick to the face.
Mikasa's keeping Carmen on her toes.
Yeah. And I think the thing about it is, and you really got to and this really gets into perspective here. Originally, Jasmine was going to be in these trials, but Carmen, I believe, if I'm getting my reports right, stepped in so that she could, Jasmine I'm talking about, could focus on the Charge World title. A selfless act, if I do say so myself.
One that led to a whole host of a conversation being had between me, you, Vin, and Carmen, which...
Well, I didn't know what y'all were talking about. Y'all were just huddling in the corner. I don't know. I didn't know what y'all... didn't know if y'all were talking about a match or a drug deal.
Yes!
First of all, huddled in a corner with three of those personalities, do you realize what kind of dangerous feeling you could have returned?
That sounds bad. That sounds going to be a nightmare. Nope.
Look at this. Capturing the leg with a German suplex.
Oh, no.
She's got to stay on her, though.
Sliding lariat from Carmen. She tried to kick her in the face and it did not work. But Mikasa did.
So why not?
Oh, she tried to forearm and Carmen saw it coming a mile away. And just a bunch of blocks going on
Mikasa
here.
is keeping up with Carmen, and that's something I don't think a lot of people expected when they saw Carmen come out earlier.
Like a lot of people were just shocked seeing Carmen in general being involved in this.
Again, she wasn't exactly known for sticking her nose in Schultz's business.
I'm just saying, like, what did you and Vin offer her to get involved in something that she has tried her best to stay away from?
Oh,
so then it's kind of something because I agree with you all.
And now tried for the 5-pin again, it didn't work. She tried to hold those thick thighs down, and it wouldn't work.
So Deal's not wrong here.
No.
I don't have a feeling that we're gonna know.
At least not for a while.
What the hell?
Oh my goodness!
Neckbreaker! Hold up,
Ken's right tribute swinging neckbreaker.
No.
Oh boy, what's Mikasa gonna set up here? Well, didn't matter. Carmen blocked it. Again, a lot of blocking, dodging going on in this match. Wait, what is this?
Unique pinfall. Only a 2.
caught Carmen in a web, so to speak.
Yeah, but I don't think she's gonna.
Backstabber.
I don't think she's gonna fare too well trying to hold Carmen's legs down. There are only few people in the world that can hold Carmen's legs down. Mikasa does not have that kind of strength.
Good to know.
And so far, so good. She's still holding her own.
Yeah.
Hammering them up with those chops and kicks. Look
Arm
at
alive.
this.
See, that's what she can use to hold her down. Repeated Northern Lights suplex, but just a 2 count.
And now,
Oh, watch out.
Cerberus Rebirth. Got it.
Knee to the face. And I do believe that might be it. Carmen may have gone to sleep. No, she didn't.
No.
And now Mikasa's got to ask herself, what is it going to take? She can't afford to get frustrated now.
You can never afford to get frustrated with someone like Carmen, who is very familiar with taking punishment. Extreme amounts of it.
And
Yeah.
I was going
Try
for
to go
blood
for
rising.
everything. Of course,
No.
Carmen saw that coming.
She's been dropped on her head a number of times. She knows she knows how to avoid it.
Well, she didn't avoid that
Until
one.
there.
The thing got dropped on her head.
Well, it's from a shorter distance.
Shorter
You can't really
distance
prepare
with a
for-
running head start.
Yeah.
Now what
Uh-oh.
in the
What
world?
in the world is this? Oh,
What's wrong?
okay.
Quartz
That's new.
Mikasa pulling out some new tricks. And she's got to against Carmen. When you're in there with a former champion like Carmen, you can't just stick with the same old playbook. You got to go with something different sometimes.
Carmen had her set up for something, but
This is the same Carmen that went to wars with Brisa, Revy, and me, Trixie.
Yep.
Casa lighting Carmen up with these strikes, kicking her right in the chest.
Again, that chest could take punishment, but she's been taking punishment to that chest all match long.
Hopefully she don't pop an implant like Zelina Vega.
Serves her again, but
She's gonna yell at you. She's gonna yell at you. For that. Oh God!
Red ball. Good
I was about to say Roman's gonna get yelled at because Carmen says she's 100% natural, but that was 100% natural boot to the face, and then another one. God.
I
One.
don't know what to do with that, but that was
Red asphalt twice in a row. God. Mikasa put up a hell of a fight, though. I'll tell you that right now.
I don't know too many women that could take 2 boots to the face from Carmen and be able to survive.
No
Yeah.
chance. That was like a no chance of that one.
But hey, Mikasa showed us something tonight. I'll tell you that.
Carmen
She did.
wins. She got a fight put up to her.
Oh yeah, she did. And I think she knows that. And I think she may have a little bit more respect for Mikasa now. But thank you for joining us for Spotlight for Roman Bedlam and Cody Williams. This is D-Wall. Thank you for joining us. And now Roman's going to go back and get yelled at by Carmen for saying that she had implants. Good night, everybody.
Hey, don't, I would throw you under the bus now, dude. Don't you do that.